K1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip.
Greetings, everyone, from Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest for this Hornets home game. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Well, we know this should be a heated battle down low. Both teams, Clark, pride themselves on rebounding.
And we know rebounding is one of the key factors along with turnovers, field goal percentage, and free throws in terms of determining the outcome of a game. So we'll keep an eye on the rebounding battle in this one because that is the strength of both of these teams.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Brunson. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Out to the right wing. Brunson with a clean look. The Hornets pull it in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Plumlee in the post. Pass to Knippel. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
So lethal off the catch. Knippel is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Out to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Down low, Bridges. Rebounded by Hart. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Charlotte. To the inside. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Tries from 10. Bridges shot. Good.
Physical defense on Bridges there, but he's able to score right through it.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time, and over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Knicks trailed by 10. Here's Bridges. Back to Clarkson. Over Miller. New York, no good that time either. And Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Ball. The Knicks making the shot. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Towns. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
And New York making a change here. Knicks trailed by 8. To the paint. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Inside, out to Bridges. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Back to Clarkson. Here's the triple. Gunable with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys?
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Now, here's Anunoby. At the elbow, Brunson. Stolen by Ball. Driving in. Out to Bridges. Miller, right side. Bridges, left side. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And Towns throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. .129 left in the second quarter. New York moving it around. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Robinson, that's good.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
To the paint. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Salon. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
The shot's good from Brunson.
3 points.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Now here's Green. Here's Sexton. Back to man. Clock at 6. Stolen by Brunson. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hornets on top, up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Hart, no good. Charlotte leading by 5. On the wing, man. Pass to Williams. On the wing, man. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Green inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by New York. And here is Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, good on the triple. Man with it. Still without a basket.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Drills the three-pointer.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Bridges for 3. Green with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Williams looking around. Back to Green. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's the Hornets ball. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Salon. Outside for Sexton. To the middle. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Knicks trail by 7. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
To the inside. Here's Salon. Outside, Green. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Salon. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York. Hart outside. Down low. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Anunoby outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Inside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Hornets leading by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Salon. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points so far.
I think it's all a matter of focus for Williams, and that time he was completely dialed in.
Here's Golick. It's rebounded by Salon. Here's Charlotte now. Outside Green. Williams a screen. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
To the right side. There's the screen. To the inside. Salon. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Salon's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Hornets. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Bridges outside. Pass to Plumlee. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Kneppel. Ball with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte. Here's McBride. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Takes it inside. Count it. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
That's a 2 from Towns. Plumlee with the rebound.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Shots good by Miller.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Knicks making a switch here.
Number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Knicks trailed by 17. Looking to end the run. And the Knicks miss again. Plumlee with it. Robinson picks him up. Ball from deep three-point territory. And it's Miller on the follow.
And there's the length and skill working together there. Miller keeping that possession alive.
Pass to Brunson. Now McBride. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. The second effort. And Miller with a nice bucket inside. And the Hornets lead by 21. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Miller outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Back to Brunson. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Kneppel. And another 3 for Charlotte.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Kneppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
Here's Charlotte now. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. The putback. Bridges shot. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
McBride's shot is off. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 12 points here in the second half.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Bridges. Robinson pulls it in.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Miller.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Clarkson on the wing. Off target with his three. To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
On deep, Brunson drills it from outside.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never